Welcome back to CryptosRUs. I am George. We're all George. So tonight I want to talk about Bitcoin, and of course, Bitcoin slid down a little bit today, but don't let that fool you because there are still great things happening and massive purchases still happening. Right? So sometimes we get days like today, starts out hot and then ends up a little cool. But again, don't be discouraged because we got a lot of great things happening in this space right now. Let's start with some of them, including the big buys. Guess who bought about $10 billion, not 10 billion, $10 million worth of, in this case, wrapped Bitcoin. Okay. Trump-backed World Liberty Financial. So even though it's not Trump himself, the company that's sort of in relationship with him, giving him basically all the proceeds, is making some moves, right? This is a ETH-based DeFi project. So in the past, they have been buying a lot of DeFi protocols. But you know what? They decided to go with Bitcoin. In this case, it's wrapped Bitcoin. It's not as good as Bitcoin, but still, wrapped Bitcoin is a version of Bitcoin. And you know what? They decided to buy about $10 million worth. And overall, World Liberty Financial holds about $57 million. But in their total asset, like their total holdings, is much greater than that. Right? Besides this purchase, you guys know I talk about BlackRock quite a lot. $600 million. $600 million. That's quite a lot. And for the last 4 days now, we're seeing 600 million, 800 million, a billion. The inflows continue forward. And again, this shows you that the whales and the institutions, they are still loading up. And why are they loading up? Because they believe, just like I do, just like most of you guys watching. Even though it may be scary at times or weird at times, or there may be times where the market's manipulated, but overall, know that we are heading in the right direction. Bitcoin adoption is going to increase dramatically this year, especially with the move Trump is making. And that's why even Larry Fink says Bitcoin could head up to $700,000. Right? Many are predicting somewhere between 200 to 250 this year. Some are predicting a lot higher due to what's coming. For example, the Bitcoin Strategic Reserve that is being implemented nationwide, but also statewide. Look at this. Michael Saylor. Every state should have a strategic Bitcoin reserve. You know where he got that graphic from? Us. We posted that. And then he stole it without retweeting or anything. But it does not matter. It's Saylor. He could do whatever he wants when it comes to Bitcoin. But this highlights all the states that have some kind of legislation in progress that will allow them to buy Bitcoin and add it to their strategic reserve, right? That is also coming. So we got so many things coming. Besides all the buys, right? I did mention there are a lot of things in play that will also help. For example, the SEC launches Crypto Task Force led by crypto mom Hester Pierce. This is not meant to be scary. This is not like a witch hunt, okay? Not something that Gensler has been doing in the past. Well, he's no longer concerned. He's out. He resigned. He was going to get fired anyways. But this is meant to look at the broader scope of how crypto operates, where the innovation is taking everything, right? And how the agency can adapt, right? Not to suppress or shut down, but how to adapt and allow innovation to continue to happen. That is exactly what this task force is all about. So this is also very, very pro. Right? So besides Bitcoin and all the enthusiasm and buying around Bitcoin, crypto overall is going to have a huge, huge year, right? We already saw a big recovery this morning. Now we have retraced back down a little bit, but overall, let's not forget the gains that most of the alts have had within the last month. Okay. For example, all the ones I've been talking about, the American-based one, right? Like XRP, up 40% for the month. Solana, up 31% for the month, right? Even Doge is up 11% for a month. There are many that are still up for the month, despite the fact that we traced a little bit down. Hedera up 23% for the month, right? So even though there are times that may seem boring, may seem a little scary, but overall, we are still heading in the right direction, and later this year it's going to be absolutely fantastic. And we have some other things that may help the crypto space too. That's institutional related. For example, CME is hinting that they may be launching a Solana and XRP future. I mean, these are the two hottest crypto, right, in the space. It makes a whole lot of sense. And these two are the ones that will probably get their ETF soon too. And recently there's been a lot of ETF filings, not just with the big L1s, but like a lot of memes too. Here's one. Bitwise is filing for Doge ETF. and prior, I think yesterday or the day before, I saw there's like ETF filing for like Pepe and Bonk and all these stuff. I mean, just absolute craziness. I don't know how many are actually going to get listed, but I do think Solana, XRP, and a few others, you know, Hedera's in the mix, and a few others, I think they will get approved. And it will allow institutions and public trade companies and retail alike to buy more of these underlying crypto, which is fantastic. And speaking of Solana, I mean, you guys know Solana's volume, right, has exploded today. Solana jumped back up to almost 270 before sliding down a little bit. But man, Solana is catching on fire again, mostly because it started with Trump, right? And Trump slid down a little bit, but still overall holding pretty well at 7.55 billion. And there will be a lot more to come. Okay, there are always more. Either memes, AI agents, and traditional dApps too. But man, Solana is looking bright, along with XRP. They're doing very big things as well. And there's a lot of other American-based crypto projects that will be doing great things. So I'm looking forward to all of them thriving later this year. So despite us coming down a little bit today, okay, do not be discouraged. We got a whole lot of time left this year. I mean, it's only the first month. We have 11 months left. Trump only took office for 3 days now. He's implementing a lot of executive orders. Very little of them apply to crypto right now, but there will be a lot more. And trust me, the big boys, the whales, the institutions continue to buy behind the scenes. So you do not want to be fooled. You do not want to sell your hard-earned Bitcoin to them or your hard-earned crypto to someone else, right? Any dip that we have is a gift, so treat it as such and let the gains come to you. All right, my friends? That is it. Normally I would be live streaming, but today I got something going on. So I'm going to skip DCA, but I will make up for it tomorrow. Okay? I promise. All right. Smash the like, subscribe to the channel. I'll see you guys tomorrow, 8:30 a.m. Central Standard Time. Take care. Bye-bye.